There it is. Got it. I think this is the 68th, 9th, or possibly number 70. And it's been a while. I think I did shoot one. It only lasted like 5 minutes a couple weeks or the week before, but got deleted for some sort of storage space situation. And it's been warm lately. It says in my car that it's 98 degrees outside, which means it's probably closer to 90-ish, but it's been super hot the last about 5 days, maybe a whole week. So quote-unquote heat wave, even though we're spoiled over here. We don't ever really get any serious heat. But yeah, school's started and volleyball's in full swing, and Skylar's back at school, and the two girls are doing daycare 2 and 3 days a week, and it's just, life is busy as a parent with 3 children. I didn't think it was that busy before when we had 2, but I also didn't realize it was when we had 2, it was 2019 and 2020, and then it was the pandemic, but just 2 was easier to handle. 3 keeps you on your toes. But anyways, like, we took all 3, all of them went, all 5 of us went to Skylar's like back to school night on Tuesday, and that was fun. Just because it was one of those like adult situations that I think when you're younger you picture yourself in there, but not until you're actually in the event and it's happening do you, or at least did I feel like I still just feel like myself, like a little kid, but my body model keeps aging. And I was sitting listening to her teacher's spiel and thinking about just school in general, and I've just been thinking about perspective lately, and there was times during the teacher's spiel where I was just thinking about, school is, how important is it? Is it just glorified babysitting? Is it a place for your kid to go? Are they really like learning how to like read and write? I mean, I know they are, but I think more than anything they're just learning how to interact with other people their own age, and sometimes that's the atmosphere that helps them do it. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's got to be in something that maybe they enjoy a little bit more. But school's just kind of I'm realizing it doesn't seem as important as I once thought it was. Because I think this society, the younger kids, they're a lot more self-motivated, and I think they're more self-starters. I think it has to do with also the social media and technology, and how comfortable the younger generation is with all that stuff. My 2 kids already navigate an iPad far better than I ever did after my first few years, and they're 7 and 3. I don't know. It makes me. Then I was talking with my wife about. We were just talking about hours of the day, and we're both just feeling tired because, we're like taking care of these kids. It takes a lot of manpower, and there's just not that many hours in the day. And then when I crunch the numbers, and if a regular like person works 40 hours a week, there's still like still a lot of other hours around that. It seems like working is really a smaller portion. It's really like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna keep myself consumed with during the day while my kid's being watched by someone else? So I don't know, I just had this weird perspective lately. I don't don't know if school is as important as I thought before, and I don't know if kids even need to go to school. Would it be better just to take your kid around, like live your life with your kid and only have one parent work for a while until the kids are a little more self-sufficient, and then they can kind of take more responsibility on themselves? No, I've just been really like not looking forward to going to work. Not because it's hard, not because I don't like the people I work with, but just because it seems like it's a drain on the amount of hours I get to think about and maybe pursue what I'd really like to do. I think a lot of this comes with getting older too, and I'm gonna be like 39 in January, which is 5 months away. 5 months, something like that. And I haven't really ever been super depressed about my age or anything. I'm just noticing I'm a little bit slower at everything lately, but I could care less. No one thinks I'm almost 40 anyways. I sure as hell don't act like it. If I'm clean shaven, I don't look like I look closer to 30 than 40, but I think also just been a little more realistic that we're only getting this one life, and at this point I might have 40 or 50 more years, which I'll take, but people around me, they're getting older, and I'm noticing, and we've had a few deaths the last year or so, and it just puts it into perspective. It makes you think, and it really is kind of cliche, but it's like you really don't want to feel like you wasted a day. And there's been times where I've felt like I've wasted a lot of days. And even though it was a fucking heat wave last weekend, we stayed inside a good portion of all 3 of those days, and to me it just kind of felt like a waste. It felt like a